with his disciples, and a great number of people, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, said, sit by the highway, said, begging. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, Jesus, thy son of David, have mercy on me. Verse 28 to 48, and many charged him that he should hold his peace. But he cried the more greatly, Jesus, thy son of David, have mercy on me. Repeat after me. Leave me alone. I need Jesus. Amen. Did y'all see that? In verse 47 and 48. They told him to hold his peace. And you look at the world today, people that's jealous of you, they're going to lie on you. They're going to talk about you. They will point the finger at you. When you are doing your best, somebody else are criticizing you. But if you keep the faith and hold on to God, you can tell that person in your heart, you don't have to speak it out, but just say it in your heart and mind that Jesus told Satan, get thee. Have I got a witness? Paul wrote, every time I have that desire to do good. Are y'all hearing me? Evil is around me. But I have learned that no matter what you do, somebody is going to criticize you. Have you cooked a cake, baked a cake? Not cooked, but baked. Have you baked a cake and somebody tasted it? It is all right, but it needs a little bit of this and that. But they didn't cook it. You cooked it. You baked it. Have I got a witness? But you know what I say? If it's good to me, forget y'all. Have I got a witness? Because I can get some bluebell ice cream and that cake, and I can fix that bluebell with it, it'll taste just as good.
All right.
But then when I made that mistake, then you correct it. Huh? How would I correct it? Bake me a cake and bring it to me.
Because you don't like mine.
Have I got a witness? So if you don't like the way I serve God, you serve it the way you want to serve. But I guarantee you, if that love of Christ is in you, it's in me. Because I love what he said in Matthew 5 and 8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall, have I got a witness? So you can't sing the way I sing. I can't sing the way you sing. So however, if I be lifted up, he said, I draw. Then he said, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Well, why he said joyful noise? Because I'm happy, I'm thankful what he has done for me and what he is doing and what he's going to do. That's in the future. What he is going to do for me. Have I got a witness? But you can't serve him like I serve him. I can't sing like you sing. But how the ever when all of God's children get together. Remember when Moses started making excuses? When God told him, say, I want you to go to the children and speak. He got the Lord, I can't speak plain. Send my brother Aaron. Who made your mouth? Just do what I tell you. When you do your best, that's good enough for God. But whatever you do, be sincere with it. Don't sing or preach or pray or talk to be bragged upon. You know why? If you do that, your work is in vain. So, Nowadays, people need to get closer to Jesus. Why? Because this the pandemic that we're going through is going to take Jesus, not y'all president. All right.
All right.
I heard a statement one time when he said he done more than what God have done for the nation. I was through. When Jesus have all power in his hand. Y'all can tell Trump that without God he can do if he know him. They kept showing him with the Bible in his hand. Then he had to look at it and still didn't know. But however, time is going to tell. If we ever needed the Lord before, we sure do need him now. Have I got a witness? Yes, I agree. He's the president of the United States. Because I live in the United States. But all I can do is say, Lord, have mercy on him. Touch his heart. Touch his mind. Help him to lead us in the right way. But without God, we can't and he can't. It's good to know him. So here in the text, I'm not going to be long here in the text, blind Bartimaeus was blind and he was sitting by the highway. Have I got a witness? And it's good to hear. The Bible said, he that has an ear, let him hear. Isn't that right? So here, blind Bartimaeus, he couldn't see Jesus. And there's a song that our choir years ago used to say, you know, I can't see the Lord, but I can feel him down in my soul. Have I got a witness? I'm a witness. I can't see him, but I sure can feel. I can see the evidence. And I know, can testify what God is doing, has done, and is doing, and will do from now on. If I trust him. Even on your job, you can't hardly trust people. They'll try to get your position. I'm your friend. They pat you on the back. They pat you on the back. And yet they're stabbing you in the back. Who is your friend? Jesus is my friend. He is a friend even to the end. And he said he even stick closer to you than your brother. Have I got a witness? So blind Bartimaeus, he was on the highway side and he was waiting for somebody to help him. People would drop money and he would put off his robe. Why did he put off his robe? I'm glad you asked. He was sitting on his robe. And when people was passing by, he used it as a collection plate. They would throw the money or put the money on his robe. Have I got a witness? That's what my commentary said. And while they were placing it on his robe, blind Bartimaeus kept hearing some noise. And the Bible said, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. All ye lands, serve the Lord with gladness. And then he said, come before him with singing and with thanksgiving. Have I got a witness? So blind Bartimaeus heard a noise. And he began to wonder, I can't see. Somebody has got to help me. I can't see what's going on. Somebody tell me. And they said, Jesus is passing by. Jesus, thy son of David, have mercy. Be quiet, be quiet. You telling me to hush when I'm trying to call Jesus? I'm calling somebody that can help me along the way. I need him. Jesus, be quiet, be quiet. You can't steal my joy. Jesus. Have anybody been in trouble or had pains? I have.
Yes, sir.
Pain hit me. I just, oh, Jesus, help. Have I got a witness? a while, that pain is gone. Sister Bedford was sitting by me yesterday, God bless her heart, and that toothache hit her. She said, I said, Jesus, help her. I said, we're going to go and see about that too. I can't stand you hurting. I heard enough for me and you, so you can't be hurting. So here he was saying, Jesus, have mercy on me. Isn't that right? So the people, the crowd, were following before Jesus. They came before Jesus, and they were saying, be quiet, don't bother Jesus, let him alone. You don't need him, I do. Huh? Long as we are happy, long as we are satisfied, I'm quiet, I don't need you. But just as soon as something happened, then I'm start calling, I need, well, hush. When I was hurting and in need, you told me to be quiet. But the Bible said don't do evil for evil, but that's what you feel like telling people sometimes. You know I was being, well, I was too. And then you know what bothers me a lot? This is what I want you to do. I want you to pray for me. You better pray for yourself. Had some phone calls. I need you to pray for me right now. Well, look at here. There is hundreds of members at Lone Star. They don't show up, all of them. But God placed me there to pray and to teach and to preach the word to them. So I can't give you a special prayer just because you're asking. I can just pray for you. Then if there's a necessity, then I'll say, Lord, let's pray together, and we'll pray. Lord, touch his heart. You know his needs. You know their thoughts when they're far off. God, help him or help her. Yeah. But you have to pray for yourself. Amen. Amen. Why? Because I can't die for you. You can't die for me. I need Jesus to direct my path. Yes. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 said, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. You ask God, you pray. Yeah, the Bible said pray for one another, but there's time you have to pray yourself. Yeah. So, blind Bartimaeus, he kept on calling on Jesus. Again, if you don't go, don't you hinder me. So they was telling him to be quiet, but Jesus is passing by. But that's who I need. I don't need you. I need Jesus. And that's why the hymn I wrote a song, I need thee every hour. Yeah. Have I got a witness? So they was trying to steal Bartimaeus' joy. Have I got a witness? Have you seen people in churches today? When you're happy, they look at and frown at you. And if you're clapping, if you're standing, they look at you and frown like, what's she doing that for? What is he doing that for? It's because God has done so much for me, I just can't keep it to myself. Have I got a witness? If you're a child of God, you ought to be willing to serve him in spirit and in truth. Let the world know what side you're on. He said, let your light so shine that men and women may see the good work that you do. Yeah. Have I got a witness? Yes. And then when things are going our way, we have a tendency to forget about Jesus. So then when drastic things begin to happen, then we start calling on the Lord. That's right. Amen. Listen at this. I have money in my pocket, food on my table, I'm breathing, my health, my strength, I have a car, I have a home. What more do I need? So whenever things are going my way, I'm happy. And then when drastic things happen, then I'm going, Lord, where are you? Have I got a witness? I'm still here where you left me. Proverbs 13:5, the last standard. I'll never leave you, nor will I forsake you. I'm still here. Where are you? Give you something to think about. This virus is going around. I'm going to stay home. All right. That's good. But what are you doing at home? Are you reading your Bible? Are you studying His Word? Are you praying each and every day? Are we going through the motion? TV is on and you're sitting here trying to read. What did they say? What did he do? And then you start back reading, telephone ringing. Hello? Now, child, when you are really trusting and believing in Jesus Christ, you should cut that stuff off. Keep your mind on Jesus. That's why we don't sing that song anymore. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus. We have to keep Him in our hearts and our mind and our daily walk, our daily talk. Then He tells us, I never leave me alone. I need Jesus. As I close, blind Nathaniel began to plead a little bit more. And as he pleaded, Bartimaeus would get closer and closer to God. Can you hear Jesus saying, y'all hush? Paraphrasing. Y'all hush. He's calling on me. You not calling on me. He's calling me. He must need me for something. But even though Jesus said, I know your thoughts when they far off. I know your needs before you ask me. But I just want you to ask me. Have I got a witness? So, Bartimaeus, when he began to go to Jesus, he left his robe on the ground. It didn't say anything about money, but if it was money there, he left it too. Why, Bartimaeus? Because he said, Jesus is more to me than anything in this world. Well, if you look at verse 28 and 29, Peter, in chapter 10, Peter had something to say. And you know, Peter was very outspoken. So he said, Lord, we have left our homes and all to carry your word. But then look what verse 29 says. And Jesus answered and said, verily I say unto you, there is no man that has left house or brother or sister or father or mother, wife or children or land for my sake and the gospel. What are you saying here? Jesus is more important than our sisters and brothers. Y'all didn't catch that. Let me say that again. Jesus is more important to us than our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers. Now, let me explain that to you. When you die, who do you want to see? Jesus. Why do people say, I want to see my mother, I want to see my daddy, my sister, my brother? When I see Jesus, the song said to be amen. Why? No more troubles, no more heartaches, no more burden, no more tears, no more suffering. But they said every day will be Sunday, and howdy, howdy, no more goodbye, no more medication, no more pain, no more tears, no more heartache. All of this will be over when I see Jesus. Yeah. All right, Pastor. Have I got a witness? Peter, they begin to look and say, well, Jesus, we left this, we left that. But Jesus left his home. Came down here through 42 generations. Have I got a witness? He walked the earth for 33 long years. And when he walked the earth, he said, prepare me a body, and I'll go down and redeem man. Have I got a witness? I don't need you, but I need the Lord to guide me sing every day through the years, day by day. I need him to be my shelter. I need him to be my way maker. Anybody know the Lord can say yes. I need him for my protection. When I lay down at night to sleep, send his guardian angel around me. I got a witness. I don't know about you, but even when I travel down the road, I need him for my protection. Most of all, I need him to be my doctor. Most of all, I need him to be my Savior. He will walk with him. Have I got a witness? Blind Bartimaeus, come here to me. He touched his hand, and blind Bartimaeus received his sight. Said, come on, and I'm going to follow Jesus wherever he goes. And the songwriter wrote, I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. Why now? He brought me thus far, and I know he'll lead me on just a close walk with him each and every day of my life. I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm living, I'm praising Jesus because I can sing. Look where, oh, I was just a witness. Look where the Lord brought me from my sin to be born again. He brought me in the cradle of his arm. Yeah, 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 yeah.